Good morning, and welcome to Nevada State University. My name is Erin Keller. I'm the Vice President of Advancement here, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our press conference. First up, we're going to have a very brief performance from our Spirit Squad, and then we will welcome to the stage Dr. Darian Pollard, President of Nevada State.
Well, good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Darian Pollard, and I am the proud president of this outstanding institution. It is indeed my privilege to thank you for joining us today on this momentous occasion as we introduce Yvonne Wade as our first athletics director here at this institution. Launching an athletics program is only possible because of the overwhelming support that we receive from multiple parts of our community. And I want to acknowledge those in the room who have empowered us throughout this journey as an organization. That support starts within our own system. I want to thank the Nevada Board of Regents for their support. But most importantly, I would like to thank a friend, a counselor, my boss, who has done such an outstanding job in supporting us, and thank her for being here today, Nevada System of Higher Education Chancellor Patricia Charlton. The Nevada State Foundation was the first donor to the Nevada State Athletics Program, pledging $50,000 to bring this dream to reality. From the Foundation Board, I would want to acknowledge and welcome our Foundation Board Chair, Sonia DeBonis. Where did I see Miss Sonia? Thank you. Vice Chair Brian Simmons. And the mighty Andrea Gulain. As we've done our due diligence as an organization to prepare to start our athletics program, we were fortunate to have the wisdom and guidance of so many who have done this work in our community and worked hard to help us design a unique program that meets the needs of our community. I want to thank our Athletics Advisory Council for giving their time and energy to help Nevada State's athletics. In attendance today from our Athletics Advisory Council are Zakiya Salam, and Carrie Bolbitz. I want to invite Carrie to come up to the podium for a presentation, if you don't mind. Thank you. I am so grateful to announce that the Vegas Golden Knights are donating $50,000 to Nevada State Athletics as the third member of our starting lineup booster club. In recognition of their generosity, I am proud to present the Vegas Golden Knights with their supporter jersey.
Thank you. That's very nice. That's very nice. Can we do a little photo?
Yes, we
Move back just a little bit.
Turn it around. Oh, thank you.
You can move away from that.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
You guys want to come this way?
Come this way. Thanks, Chris.
Finally, I want to thank a group of people who are not here today, all of them, because they are contributing significantly and that is the entire student body of Nevada State University. We're here today because the students have so strongly advocated for an athletics program at Nevada State and have also recognized the importance of it as a part of their experience here at the university. I have no doubt that we will build a program that meets their needs and also responds to the emerging economy of our region. Our focus is to ensure that Nevada State becomes the next great state university of our country. Launching an athletics program is a key component of making that a reality. Athletics are quintessential to the college experience, but they also bolster a connection between the institution and their community with unifying pride. To elaborate on the bold future and the plans for Nevada State Athletics, it is indeed my pleasure to introduce Nevada State Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Stephanie Coleman.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Stephanie Coleman, Vice President of Student Affairs. For the past 6 years, I've been the face to lead the journey to bring athletics to Nevada State. I often shared the story of my 2019 interview where I asked the search committee, is Nevada State considering athletics? The answer was supportive, it was encouraging, and although the timing just wasn't right. But what stuck me with that was the last comment. If you're offered the position, you can start athletics. Since 2019, we've engaged with our students, alumni, faculty, our foundation board, and many community leaders seeking input and guidance on this journey. In 2020, we launched a new spirit mark, and we rebranded, replacing our cute, cuddly mascot, Scotty, with the bold and fierce Sting. And today, we will launch our new athletics social media presence. A major turning point came with the arrival of our new president, Dr. Darian Pollard. In one of our earlier first conversations, I asked her thoughts about athletics. Her response was simple: let's get it done. With the help of our consultants from Comprehensive Athletic Consulting, we explored Collegiate Sports Association, sports needs in the region, budgets, and facilities. In 2024, we introduced the concept of athletics to the Board of Regents. Later in the year, with support from our students, coaches, and families, we proposed and received approval for a student athletic fee. Thank you, everyone who participated in that vote. This year, we launched a national search for our first athletics director. Among a large and strong pool, one candidate consistently stood out: Yvonne Wade. A former NCAA All-American and Big 8 conference champion at the University of Colorado, she has been inducted into the university's Athletic Hall of Fame. Internationally, she competed for Japan in the 1996 and 2000 Summer Olympic Games in the 100-meter hurdles and held the Japanese national record for more than 2 decades. Yvonne brings more than athletic excellence to Nevada State. She's deeply committed to student success, prioritizing graduation, and recognizing sports as a pathway to education and increased opportunity. Her proven ability to collaborate with campus stakeholders and build sustainable programs makes her the ideal leader for Nevada State athletics. It is my privilege and pleasure to introduce our inaugural Director of Athletics, Yvonne Wade.
Wow. Well, good morning, everyone. First, I want to warmly welcome you and thank you all for being here today. I am both excited and deeply honored to serve as the first Director of Athletics here at Nevada State University. This is a moment I don't take lightly. I want to sincerely thank Dr. Pollard and Dr. Coleman for their belief in me and for entrusting me with this opportunity to help shape the future of athletics on this campus. I promise to work tirelessly to build a program that makes our campus, our faculty and staff, our students, and the greater community proud. Southern Nevada has been my home for nearly 2 decades, and I've been fortunate enough to spend those years deeply involved in collegiate sports world here. From my time as head coach at UNLV to serving as athletic director at CSN, I've seen the passion, the talent, and the potential that exists in this region. And now I'm thrilled to bring that on this new journey at NSU. As someone who knows the community well, I understand the powerful impact that sports has and the need to expand opportunities for our local student athletes. That is exactly what we're going to do here and provide here. In my first 100 days, I will focus on several key priorities. I'll be meeting with our recruiters to finalize plans for our 2 sports, women's flag football and men's track and field, each launching with a rosters of 25. I'm proud to share that we already have 31 local student athletes committed here, and we have some of them in our room. If you guys can stand up. Next, we'll be hiring coaches, leaders who are not only knowledgeable and experienced, but who are committed to integrity, passionate about developing young talent, and driven to help our programs grow the right way. We will also be identifying practice and competition venues for our teams and meeting with regional directors to finalize our spring competition schedules. Beyond the field, one of my biggest priorities is building strong relationships in the community. Volunteerism and community engagement will be the pillars of our program. Our coaches, our student athletes, and I will be actively involved. At the heart of everything we do will be the student athlete experience. We are creating a culture that prepares young people for success on the field, in the classroom, and in life. We will be bold, we will be great, and I'm so proud to be state. Thank you.
We're now going to open the floor for questions. So there's a couple microphones coming around if anyone has a question for any one of these wonderful women. Not everybody at once.
Hi, Mariah Janos with Fox 5 Vegas. I know you listed women's flag football and track and field. Obviously a very strong women's flag football community here in Las Vegas at the high school level. Is that why it was so pressing to bring it here and have that as one of the founding sports of this?
Absolutely, yeah. Women's flag football is taking off. It's obviously an emerging sport nationally on the collegiate level, and there's a need for it here. You know, on the high school levels, flag football in this community is very strong. And so why not start that here at Nevada State? On the track side, there is no opportunity for men's track and field athletes in the entire state to go compete at the college level. So we're taking 2 sports that have a wide open, you know, opportunity to provide that for our local kids. I call you guys kids for a while. But yeah, it's going to be exciting, and we'll build from there.
I'd also add on that, and I don't know if Dr. Coleman would, one of the things that we heard loud and clear from our students when we were actually going through the process of deciding what athletics to bring, that was at the top of the list. Our students told us forefront. They wanted definitive sports. They wanted sports that did not compete necessarily yet with other four-year institutions in the state. And they wanted something that was distinctive to Nevada State. So we heard from parents who said, I'm tired of sending my kids away. Can they stay local? And this was a very exciting opportunity for us. And it will be the first of other sports that we'll be bringing forward.
And what I'll add to that is we actually had a high school coach and a club coach approach Nevada State about starting women's flag football because those athletes were leaving the state to compete, but then many of them were coming back. So it just made sense. Why not keep all of that talent here and provide them with a great education as well as an opportunity to continue to play?
Hi, I'm Laura Lagarde with News 3. Of course, we're taking baby steps. We have these 2 sports, but what are some other sports that you're also looking at as well to start bringing to the school?
So I want to be very mindful. We have surveyed our students significantly. Almost every 2 years, they were receiving a survey, what sport do you want to see? The top emerging sport, men and women's basketball, soccer, was another popular sport that our students would like to see. So, you know, we want to be mindful, we want to be respectful of our students and always inquire from within, what would you like to see on campus? So, men and women's basketball, followed by soccer, and off the top of my head, again, volleyball is another one that I'm hearing quite a bit from our students that I'm meeting as well.
And are we looking more so to be part of like the NCAA or NAIA? Is that more so of the focus to start being part of for competition base?
So much of our research early on, back in 2019, 2020, as I stated when we started this, we heavily looked at both of the, sorry about that. We looked at both. And right now, NAIA is the only collegiate association that has a competitive women's flag football team. So we're going to, in consultation with our new AD, we will be revisiting the information provided by NAIA, if that's a path that we would like to take. And again, we did our due diligence with both NCAA and NAIA, and definitely feel NAIA, because of the women's flag football piece, is probably where we're going to land.
My name is Anthony. I'm a parent. I have two daughters that play flag football. One is a freshman coming into Nevada State. My other daughter went to a college elsewhere to play and is planning on coming back. My question is, will Nevada State eventually give out athletic scholarships?
That is definitely something that we're looking into moving forward. We're in a space right now where we're going to take all the information that we have, we're going to take all of the resources that we have and see that we can support our students properly. Right now, we do offer significant academic scholarships for our students, and for many of our students who live in state, that academic scholarship actually fulfills the tuition and fees requirement at Nevada State. So we're keeping our mind and everything open to eventually getting to that space where we can offer an athletic scholarship. Dr. Pollard, anything you want to add?
One of the things that I think is really important, I love that question as a parent. I have a senior graduating this year, and I'm still trying to figure out how we're paying for that as well. So I sympathize tremendously with you having two. But what I can tell you are a couple things. One is that we have a tremendous foundation, and our foundation is deeply committed to this athletics program, and they already raise wonderful dollars for our institution, specifically in academic areas, but also recognizing the complexity of the student experience who comes here. 80% of our students receive some form of federal financial aid. So as a result of that, we spend a lot of time looking at how do we take federal dollars, state dollars, and philanthropy to meet the needs of our students and to help create pathways to higher education, because that's what Nevada State, our deep competency beyond everything that we do is this deep commitment to student success. And we do that by helping to meet students where they are and help them get to their goals. The other thing that I would offer to you in this, and this is a really important one for us as well, and one of the things that Yvonne so impressed upon us, she understands who our students are. So we want to be able to say if a student comes to us and we help think about how we wrap the entire package around them, whether it be a financial need, if we can help meet that, but also how do we provide robust student support services, and how do we help them also with tremendous faculty who understand and are committed to their academic excellence. So I like to think that we're a triple threat at Nevada State in terms of how we show up for our students. And I really appreciate the question, and thank you for entrusting us to help your student, and thank you for choosing Nevada State. I can't wait to see you doing your thing on the field, girl. Can't wait.
Hello. Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm the parent of a student looking to attend NSU. I just want to first say congratulations, because all of your hard work coming into fruition, this is such a significant day. So thank you is the first thing. Two-part question. One is, I will touch base with the coaches after, but What are you most excited about for this first year with this accomplishment? And what encouragement would you give first-year students coming in that have been killing it in high school, transitioning to college? What encouragement would you give our students?
You know, this is a very unique opportunity to be a part of something from the ground up. I get that opportunity, and our student athletes get that opportunity. So they are going to create the culture moving forward. They're going to lay the foundation, create the teams, the culture, the competitiveness, the drive, the expectation moving forward, right? And same with the coaches. My excitement is to be a part of that, to be a part of student athlete development, their growth, their experience here at NSU. You know, sport has been a big part of my life. I wouldn't be here had it not been for sport and the opportunities that it afforded me in my education. I've traveled the world, met a lot of great people, and I want that for our student athletes. You know, so for me, it's about providing that opportunity and that excellence, that expectation. We're starting from scratch, but we're going to be great. So they're going to be a part of that.
I think the other thing that we would tell all new students making that transition is don't underestimate that transitioning to college is a challenge. I think a lot of us, we may have been, as you said, killing the game when we were at high school, and we also have adult students who've been working and they transition into Nevada State. What's important, and I tell every student that I have the privilege of meeting with, life is about the choices you make and the ones you fail to make. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's about. So it's about showing up, remembering that you are a scholar athlete first at this institution. We want you to complete so that you can be successful and change the narratives of so many people and many families who are the first in their family to attend college, but also first to complete. We want you to walk into this organization, and I tell students at Convocation every year, suck the life out of this institution. We were designed for your success. We want you to be successful. So take advantage of faculty office hours. Take advantage of support services that we have here. Go to the Career Center and start planning your career from the moment that you come. Is that Kamayu? I just love the fact that I get to grow up in this community and my child gets to grow up in this community. That's one of his friends. Oh my God, I love that. So I have to say, so for us, this idea, when you come to this organization, suck the life out of it. We were designed for that. And probably most importantly, remember that it is about balancing academics with what you do on the field or the space you do sports in. I've learned, I got out of my comfort zone right there. And so wherever you do your sport, it's about balancing that and taking it, getting it, tutoring. If you need tutoring, asking for help when you need help, celebrating, being part of student life. There's so many ways in which you can be successful at Nevada State. And Dr. Coleman, her work primarily is around all of those things outside of the classroom that help students be successful. When we put it with the faculty who do phenomenal work here at Nevada State, I think it's the best quiet secret in town. But we're not quiet no more, as you can tell.
And I think what I want to add to that is the plus for attending Nevada State University as an athlete. You get the opportunity to be that athlete, but also experience college. There are other student athletes at other institutions. The experiencing college or having that piece, that's not available to them. We make sure you're going to still have a collegiate experience at Nevada State, as well as being an awesome athlete. So look forward to, again, just take advantage of everything that we have available to you. Your academics will be our primary, so you know, if you don't have 80 Wade looking at you, then it's probably going to be me hunting after you as well. So we want to make sure that you graduate. One of the things that I loved when I was coaching in Illinois was sitting on the stage and watching my athletes walk across the stage receiving their degree covers. That is the vision that we have for all of you as well.
I realize it's about 11 months out, but have you began to look into what facilities you might utilize for the men's track team?
Well, currently we're going to explore those options, talking to a few community members and institutions and facilities to see where we will be temporarily. But obviously the future is bright and bold, and so hopefully one day there'll be something here. But until then, we have so many community partners that are willing to share what they have or that we'll be able to rent.
And going to that, I guess that was my point. We are in the midst of right now, Nevada State, we sit on about 512 acres of land, and we are one of the largest undeveloped portions of this community still left. And we have had lots of folks who are approaching us about building and looking at how we can develop this project, the land that we have. Right now, we are in the midst of working with a number of development partners to explore both athletic facilities and other facilities that can meet the needs of our community. We have a profound need for more residence halls. We know that that's an issue. We also have our athletic program holistically that we'll be working through. So we have some exciting things, I think, coming in the near future. Great question.
Hi, I'm Layla Randolph. I will be coming here as a freshman to compete in women's flag football. Coming from high school and the game of flag football, it's obviously a lot of competition, but there's no one ever in the stands. So from an admin's viewpoint, I wanted to question, I guess my question is, how are you guys gonna get the community involved and come out to our games? I know track and field, you know, everyone's always there, but I feel like women's flag football, it's definitely declined.
Well, I'll start off, but I think first off, it's about telling our story. We're already here, right? We're in the room, we're celebrating some wonderful milestone for you guys to be the inaugural class of our NSU flag football team. The buzz is stirring around you guys, so there will be people watching you, there will be people supporting you, the community is backing you, and we're excited. So we'll share your story, and they'll be here for sure.
And what I'll add to that is we have a fabulous student base here at Nevada State. And many, from what I'm to understand, we have many students who played flag football in high school, they attend Nevada State. So I feel confident that the students are going to come out and support you significantly. And we held a clinic 2 years ago, and I was amazed at the number of parents that came out to a clinic. So if the parents are coming out to a clinic, I can only imagine their presence at an actual game. But we're excited, and again, there's going to be a lot of buzz around you because we are the only collegiate women's flag football program in the state. So I imagine we may not have a problem filling stands.
The last thing I'll offer to that is that we are also nationally entering a different space as well. So not only are we the only in the state, they're on a lot regionally. So, but you add on the fact that in 2028, anybody know what's happening in 2028? Women's flag football is going to be a new sport in the Olympics, which is going to be in Los Angeles. So we think that we are in this kind of sweet spot of making sure that we're able to see women's flag football take off. I'll also add, I'm looking at Miles Haynes, who's from the Raiders. The NFL have done significant investments in women's flag football, and in fact, the Raiders are one of our sponsors. They were our number 2 member of our club, and Miles sits on our advisory committee. So I have a strong belief that if we think about Las Vegas as the city now is marketing itself as the sports capital of the world, we are the home of the world champion Aces. Women's sports means something here. I take that personally. So I think that this organization is going to support it. And I'll also tell you, interestingly enough, anybody know what percentage of our student body are women at Nevada State? 70%. So I think we like strong women.
Hi, my name's Gabe. I'm going to be a thrower here next year. I love that you guys are opening the men's track and field program, as it's the only one in the state. You know, UNLV, they have the women's, and now it gives the men an opportunity for track locally. I think my biggest question is, as far as the facilities question that was asked, but on top of the actual competing and where competitions will take place, where is the majority of track meets and competitions going to take place next year?
So I'll be consulting with the coaches that will be leading you next season. I come from a track background, and there's never a shortage of track meets, in the vicinity. California, Arizona, Utah, there's so many opportunities to compete. So we'll build a competitive schedule so that you guys have a great college sport experience and get to compete against the best.
Any other questions? Last call for questions? One more.
Not a question, but more of a statement. And I just want to let this university know how fortunate they are to have Coach Yvonne Wade come to the school. I had a chance, I've known her since I first moved to Las Vegas. She's been a very good friend, her family, her husband, everybody. And I just want to say that when people hear the name, do I really need this? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think I did. When people in the track and field industry hear the name Yvonne Wade, their ears always prop up. She can get people here from all over the place to compete with our athletes here. So I just want to thank this university also for making the right call. Thank you.
I don't think there's any better way to end this press conference with that statement. So thank you all so much for being here. Please take your rally towel and share it wide. And we look forward to sharing a schedule with you soon. Have a great day.